Delicious Nigerian people, greetings to you all. Yes, I don't show again. My name is Comrade Oriahi, and by the grace of God, as we day on this journey, this obedient journey, by the grace of God, now so belego the sweet us they go to the end of this journey. To be very honest with you, because the matters and when they develop on a daily basis, the matters and when we say they make us, they make belle the sweet. As a matter of fact, what happened yesterday, when Labour Party and of course, the various coalition for support for Peter Obi meet for what's it called, International Conference Center for Abuja. In fact, Nigeria shut down. As a matter of fact, somebody called me from that venue yesterday, tell me, say, comrade, forget, Peter Obi is confirmed the next president. My people, if you are part of the labor movement, you now supporter of the movement, you be part of the movement, any way, shape, or form, make we celebrate. We just count days, make the time reach, make we confirm, say, Peter Obi now the president. For me, apart from saying, the world right now they gather, they support Peter Obi, they listen to Ram. Every moment when I think they listen to Peter Obi, and they reconfirm why. From the very beginning, I support Peter Obi. And they reconfirm why. And this program, when I do so, I will show now some of the, things what Peter Obi talk about. Make una to confirm. And apart from Peter Obi, I will show. I'm not sure some men of them know right now. Say, man, ASU they on strike. They don't do on strike now for. I've been now since February or so. I've been since January. You understand what I'm saying now? Just imagine, the kind of things we will pass through for this country when they be saying, man, this man, he want to fix. And I will give you now the reason why I did so convinced. Because right now, for the whole world, everybody they look data till they govern. Yes, I mean today for UK don't declare, say, because of the rate of sunshine, because of the rate of heat, the sun when they shine, the dryness when they everywhere now. UK don't declare, say, man, they don't declare drought for UK, which is to say, people when we say they responsible to the supply water when we they use for UK, they need to start putting emergency measures in place now to take measures, say, people no go say they don't see water drink for this country. So they don't declare state of emergency right now for what concerning water because of sun when they shine. Everybody right now, the droughts and the dryness, now everybody they talk about right now. How do you want to affect agriculture? How you want to affect water when they drink, water when they cook, and every other thing. That's like country when they work. And the reason why they work like that, and because say they sabi statistics, they know the figures, then they work with the figures. This now what make Peter Obi different from all the others. Anybody right now when they aspire say they want to become president of Nigeria, they don't feel give us statistics, give us the numbers. Say this is how it be. This is how it's supposed to be. This is what they want to do to make sure say the matter it change from the way it be to the way it's supposed to be. They forget about those people. And I tell you now, Bola Tinubu they give that figure. What's it been? Atiku Abubakar know they give that figure. The only two people they give those figures right now, when they let us know with figures, waiting Nigeria be like right now, proper data. Peter Obi and Yusuf that. Both of them gave speech yesterday for that international conference center. My brother, my sister, I doff my heart again. If you did there, you never do anything to take support this movement, and you be obedient movement, I beg review your support. Because we cannot be obedient movement with the idol. In fact, I want you to take an answer and say, I beg, as you watch this program, make you just share them. Because this now information we need to get, all of us. Knowledge and power. Maybe we listen to what people will be talk inside that matter yesterday. Maybe we take time and listen, no rush. Because the future of our country, the new Nigeria, one all of us they wish for, now be this one. Let's take a listen to Peter Obi.
Don't think that once you succeed, your job has stopped. That is when you begin your job. Because beyond 2023, we will no longer allow drivers that don't know where we are going. remove that driver, we will not allow him to continue. He will go down and we put another driver to continue. Because what we have now and what is happening in Nigeria is that you don't know where you're going. The driver doesn't know where the vehicle is going. So every road leads us there. But we don't want to worry. All we say is 2023 onwards, we will no longer allow that situation. For now, we will manage it to the end. And I'll give you an example why I say so. On 2 occasions, we have a country where 100 million people live in poverty. Where we have 33% unemployment. By the time you match it with unemployment, because when we talk about unemployment, these are people who don't have a job. If you look at the unemployment, you're talking about 60%. The number of people that are supposed to be working in Nigeria, being a country in quote of 200 million people, is supposed to be 120 million. 60% of your population are supposed to be productive. But as I speak to you, only about 47 million Nigerians are working. So 73 million Nigerians are not doing anything. We live in a country where over 15 million of our young people are out of school. Today, the global average for tertiary institution intake is 38%. In the Western world, it's over 50%. In Nigeria, it is 9%. Not even up to a quarter of the global average, and yet they are not in school. They cannot continue. And what people tell you, we live in a country where 200 million people exist only on 4,000 megawatts of electricity. And I tell you how bad it is. The second biggest country in this continent of Africa is South Africa. They generate as much as 50,000 megawatts of electricity, and just last week, the president of South Africa declared emergency on energy, on power generation, and said every citizen can generate up to 100 megawatts of electricity without license. They declared emergency. They already generate 50,000. They declared emergency, and people who are generating only 4,000, no emergency. Just yes, Egypt is number 3. Egypt generates about over 50,000 megawatts of electricity. And when you ask, people will say, we have no money. We've been doing and practicing democracy for the past 24 years. Next year it will be 24 years. Within this period, governments at all levels in Nigeria have borrowed over 225 trillion naira. Let me use just 200 trillion naira. 200 trillion naira, because some were borrowed when money was 100, 150, 190, 200. So since it's about 600 now, I use an average of 400. That means, no wait, that means that if you divide 200 trillion with 400, it will give you approximately $500 billion. If you do that, if you use $500 billion today, 1/5 of it, 1/5, 20% of $500 billion is 100 billion naira. $100 billion. Tony Elumelu Foundation said, and you can go and verify, I'm not a part of Tony Elumelu Foundation. Tony Elumelu Foundation said that for every $5 million they give to, for every $5 million they give to entrepreneur, after 1 year, that entrepreneur creates 10 jobs. 10. That means if we are taking just 20% of the money we borrowed over the past 20 years, $100 billion, and shared it to 20 million entrepreneurs, it will be $5,000 each. And if they had created half the job Tony Elumelu said, it will be 5 times 20 million, it will be 100 million, there won't be unemployment in Nigeria. And we are using only
Nigerians, this now part of the vision when some of us see, when we say we need to make that decision now. Look, for me, convincingly, I don't see Peter Obi as a messiah, but I see him as an honest man. When he be say he go feel lay a foundation for us. Nobody be messiah. With everybody go feel they contribute, positively, and Nigeria go to grow. Most of all, our youth, the youthful population, now danger right now to this world. Not just to Nigeria, but to the whole world. Because they will not manage our youth very well. You even get some things when you be say talk concerning our youth, concerning this nation. Because the problem they're massive. They're massive. And we must see and say, man, now problem we say, man, it affects us directly and indirectly and everywhere. But he talk about all these things. And all this is what they talk about, they are not new. Now this is what we say we don't know Peter Obi to be. We make some of us very early on. Start to be advocate. Even never be saying one contest for president, when some of us start to be advocates for this man to become president of Nigeria. This is what we have. And many people can feel, they can hear, they can listen. Maybe we'll take a listen to this part when we talk about, just briefly about our youth.
When I say we are not a producing nation, they argue. They will even say the figures I use are wrong. But let me tell you, so you go and verify. I said last year, late last month, I made a statement which you see them using every day. When I said that Nigeria total export is less than $30 billion. You see where they are writing that is wrong. It is not wrong. Go to MBS, Nigerian Bureau of Statistics, released last year. Total export of Nigeria is 18.9 trillion. As at the date I made that statement, dollar was selling for about 650 naira. Go and divide 650 with 18.9, you give 29-point-something billion dollars. Go and verify it. One of the most talented, energetic youths on the surface of the earth. These youths, you see them every day, arresting for one thing or the other, if they are properly supported.
Everything about Nigeria's economy, about Nigeria's growth, about Nigerian peace, progress and development is centered around Nigerian youth. So every statistics Peter Obi gives is about our youth. And yet, the previous administration and even the current one will get to, okay, the foundation when they destroy most, now the foundation of the youth. Imagine right now, our educational system has been unproductive for the last 6 months because we get person will be president and the people where they govern Nigeria right now, they don't understand the importance of education. We get people who say that they retire every year. And as people they retire, you expect to promote people, you expect to employ people into the rank so that as the older ones they come out, the younger ones will they replace them. Now so the circle they go round. Nigeria is already country right now we go get that lacuna, that break, that break when we say man, unproductiveness go just there. And that unproductive break so go lead to different kinds of social vices. It is so bad that ASU itself don't resolve, say man, they not go fold their arms as they do before, make election they take place. They are even asking Nigerians now deliberately to vote out any government when they be say enough cater for the Nigerian youth. Because everybody lament right now, so they speak Nigerian students in their house. Because of small tertiary matter, when we say Nigerian government need to resolve with them. But they are at home, everybody in their house. Crime rates everywhere on the increase. Young children supposed to school graduate, face proper things. Many of them just did like that. No go, come, no come. ASU president don't even come to us say no, they're not go for her. Nigerians need to vote APC out. They don't need to support people like the PDP, but the first lady foundation to dabaro this country. They now need to vote a new arrangement headed by Peter Gregory Obi. Even though say no mention Peter Obi, we know where they drifted. We will listen a bit to our ASU president.
What we have done is that we are mobilizing Nigerian people. We have educated Nigerian people to know that the present set of leaders have no feelings for Nigerian people, have no feeling for Nigerian students, have no feeling to Nigeria as a country. And that is why they are looking down on their education system, allow their universities to be shut down for almost 6 months without response. That will never happen in any country in the world. My advice to the student is this: for any country to develop, people must make sacrifices. And that's what they are doing. You must agree with me that Nigerian universities has collapsed, almost at the verge of collapsing for ASU. And their present struggle, the fact that they are home, they are making sacrifices for future generations. If by this strike, universities are well funded, students live in good hostels, stay in a classroom where they don't have to hang out window and having lectures, or sit on the bare floor, go to laboratories that is equivalent to anywhere in the world, sit in the same classroom with the children of minister, children of governor, children from UK, from America, from Ghana, in the same classroom in Nigeria and be learning, they would have made sacrifice for their future generation who will go as far as they are ready to also take with us. No, also known. We also appeal to Nigerians. This is their life. And the beauty is that in the next 5 months, 6 months, and there's an election, they should hold their PVC. And for all those who have subjected them to this, they should vote them out. It's their right. They voted these people in. So anybody who have maltreated, allowed them to stay at home, while their children are enjoying education all over the world, they should be voted out. That is their right. They should use their PVC.
Fellow Nigerians, the people who demand a response to right now are people like Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the national leader of APC, person who give us Buhari. Now they talk about now, say, man, people like that should not be given chance. People like Atiku Abubakar, those who lay foundation for this level of corruption. And you know the danger, the reason why they make my own statement, when I talk my own talk, we say, all these guys, so Atiku, them Bola Tinubu and their class, they used to corruption. You know, if you watch them before Buhari come, corruption is still they level when you reach, reach like this. So each time when they come, because they used to run, they'll come do what they call impunity. If the first day like this small level, the next one will go carry and reach like this. The next one will carry reach like this. You understand? Now we now need a leadership where we say, man, they are not looking to continue from where the others stop, but to start a new project with this Nigerian state. And the only person we do on this field is Peter Obi. So everybody right now, with their body language, with everything right now, is saying, man, let us support Peter Obi. My people, we know what to do. For una when you know Peter Obi, as I always talk, and you don't know Labour, I beg you never start. This is not Peter Obi. But another important thing you need to know be say, now Labour, and this is not the Labour Party logo. You see this logo, so very important. We're not going to joke with this logo. Everybody must know this logo. The Labour logo now, Mama, Papa, and Pikin. Mama, Papa, and Pikin. All of us must try to know them. We're not going to just know them alone. We're going to need to teach other people, particularly those where they villages, where they everywhere. Make everybody know, say, Labour logo na Mama, Papa, and Pikin. And on the day of election, just no time about it, but we're going to mention now. Now, so the voting matter go be. You see, so now that's that what's it called? That's what we did to print. You understand? With this our thumbnail like this. Put her for inside the Labour circle. We not going to let us stain any other place on the day of election. So make sure say we keep our PVC. Because at this day, now the PVC go useful. So this now so once you don't print finish, you must let them be like this. Hey, you go see and say your fingerprint you go dey inside the box. You understand? That box with Mama, Papa, and Pikin day. Once you don't do that, you don't vote for Peter Obi and you sue Daddy, finish now be that one. And you don't do your own. Then, now just for them to come count the result now remain, may they declare Peter Obi the winner. So Nigerians, whether you be Igbo, you be Hausa, you be Fulani, you be Yoruba, Ibibio, Kweri, Edo, Urobo, Ishekiri, everywhere all over when we say we come from, as far as we be Nigeria, we get this duty to hold. And they use how they boast every day, say, man, Edo State they obedient right now to the fullest. And they happy say some people they tell me, they inbox me, say, man, their own states they obedient to the fullest. I beg, make we keep on like that. That's not the future. That's not the way we would go. Very likely, my next broadcast, then, I can talk to some of our dissident brothers when we come from the East. The nonsense when some of them they do, with all due respect, not be say we not they see them, but we they see them. Now, so some of us look, they do how they look them. But maybe my next broadcast, I will talk about them. Because who not get sense, we go teach them sense. This election, not be those who suppose they support this movement. Now then go try to push and for this movement. I go come talk to you now. For those of you now, we be say they dissident. You not know the time when we day. You not know the clock when sharp. You they do chi. For those of you now, they make useless comments on this thing. Some of you could be say na prosy useless what they call them account now that they use. But the ones when they use genuine account, will they compile on our names? We will visit you people. But I will do broadcast first. Because if you not get sense, may I get millions of Nigerians when they support this movement right now, then get sense. They know where we dey. Person we don't take for inside smoke. At some point, it go open eye the sea road. Now we dey so. So if you don't know that one, I dey come for now. My people, we're not going to distract ourselves. This now the love when we say Abuja show Peter Obi. And the love when all of us they show Peter Obi. This is Nigerians. It's been a commercial show. My name is Comrade Lamte Oreahi. I'll see you when I see you. Peace, love, and unity. Bye for now. Cheers.
Peace.